high 29. BYU beats rival Utah 77-65. Salt Lake City, App. Elijah Bryant scored a season-high 29 points as BYU beat rival Utah 77-65 on Saturday night in the 258th meeting between the teams located 37 miles apart. BYU has won 12 of the last 16 meetings and broke a 3-game losing streak to the Utes. The Cougars, 9-2, controlled the game throughout and never trailed after taking a 10-9 lead. Utah hung around but was never able to put together a significant run. The Utes, 7-3, never got any closer than 5 points in the second half. Yoeli Childs finished with 15 points and 5 rebounds for BYU. Tyler Rawson had 15 points, 10 rebounds and 8 assists while Gabe Beeler added 13 points for Utah. BYU dominated the first half and led by as many as 13 points after back-to-back three-pointers from Bryant. The Cougars shot 5 for 10 from three-point range, and 55.6% from the field, in the first 20 minutes. Utah opponents had shot just 26.3% from behind the arc before Saturday. The game was put away with an 8-2 run, highlighted by a Peyton Dastrup triple, to take a 63-50 lead. While the Utes struggled defensively as Bryant and Childs combined for 25 first-half points, things weren't much better on the offensive end. Utah was without freshman Donnie Tillman, its top rebounder and second leading scorer, who was at the game wearing a boot on his left foot. The Cougars defended with energy, but the Utes missed a lot of shots and finished with a 44.4 shooting percentage for the half. They were 2 for 12 from behind the arc before halftime and finished with a 22.7 three-point percentage. Big picture Utah, the Utes still don't seem to have an identity to rely on and continue to be inconsistent in several areas. They were out-rebounded despite having a size advantage. Utah couldn't knock down threes or defend the arc. The Utes haven't been tested much in the non-conference season, but Pac-12 play is right around the corner. BYU, the Cougars may have played their best game against just the second Power 5 school it has faced this season. The offense was crisp inside and out despite an off night for T.J. Haws. The defense seemed to fluster Utah much of the night and nothing came easy for the Utes. Heckled. The BYU student section had been waiting a year for the chance to heckle Utah coach Larry Kryskowiak after he canceled the game between the two teams last season, citing a venomous and toxic environment between the two programs. It was just the second time that's happened since 1909, the other was due to World War II. The change was sparked by former BYU guard Nick Emery punching a Utah player 2 seasons ago. Kryskowiak said at the time there was potential for serious injury. The student section was littered with fans in hard hats, safety vests and carrying caution tape. They regularly chanted "That's not safe." Kryskowiak just smirked pregame when they chanted 80 grand at him, the cost of the canceled game that the coach picked up. Up next, Utah hosts Northwestern State on Wednesday in the final non-conference game of the regular season. BYU hosts Idaho State on Thursday.